So, obviously you could tell I'm sitting in something. Kind of looks like a camper. But, yeah. So, officially, we have found what we are calling the Beast Family Cave. A little bit different from the den, like the We-Roll trailer that we did have. This is a little bit bigger, so I think a cave is a little bit bigger than a den. So I know many of you probably think that's corny, but whatever. So here I am. We are officially sitting in a 2023 Forest River No Boundaries 19.3. Things that you like.
So one, I love how much space we have in here compared to what we did have, and the fact that even if the weather is not great wherever we're traveling to, we actually have enough room in here to actually like come in and hang out while we wait for a rainstorm to pass by. Another thing I absolutely love is the central vacuum system. Kai, what's up? I know, Burbo's in the house. This central vacuum system, not only does it have attachments so that I can run hosing around to clean, but it also has this little, sorry, that's a little loud, so you can just sweep the dirt right into the vacuum. I love how much storage it has. But then my other favorite thing is the fact that this is Murphy bed. So for Chris and I, we can put our bed away so that nobody is going to hang out on it while we're inside the trailer. Hi. Okay, we'll get milk in a minute. So, because some of the other models we walked in, the bed just is constantly out, and I just don't want people to like it to turn into a gathering place. So I like that we can put it away with this cool map of we can track all of our adventures. And then I also like these cabinets, which are actually wardrobes. So we can hang out. Mommy. So perfect trailer for our family.
What? Dad.
Yeah, is that the map?
Mommy. I got that.
Yep, that one. We got one for mommy and one for daddy.
What?
I know.
Yeah,
So those are my favorite things.
Mommy.
Kai, do you like it?
I like it.
You like it? How about you, Boogie? You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is that there's a lot of room.
A lot of room. A lot better than the Wii roll, right?
Yeah.
You're not sleeping on the floor anymore, right? You got your own bunk bed.
Yep. And now I don't have to. Now no one can come into my room because I have a little curtain.
That's right. You have your own little privacy, right?
Yep.
Show us. Let's see it. Whoa. Yep. Cool.
Hayden even drew us our first Art Deco.
Yep.
Yep.
Huh? Oh, we're not coloring right now. Okay.
A little Art Deco from Matt's RV reviews. I doubt he considers that Art Deco, but
It's the Kovac family Art Deco. It's Beast Family Adventures approved.
Oi, I got potty.
Oh, yeah, that's where you go potty, right? Right, Kai Kai? He's the one to do it.
What is that? Mommy, what is that?
Okay. Oh, that's a microwave.
Yeah, so a little
Yes. What is that?
bathroom finally. Shower that I could stand in. Sink. Not too bad. We are definitely going to replace this cheap ass freaking shower head unit. But it's pretty cool because it'll recirculate some of the hot water or dump some of the water back into the fresh water tank when you have hot water. So you have like instant hot water. It'll circulate, get that cold water, get the hot water going for you for in the shower. So you're less likely to waste water when you are primitive camping, which is something that we kind of like to do. This is the charge controller, about 200 amps, or not 200 amps, yeah, I wish 200 amps, Jesus. 200 watts on the roof. Yep. So, little kitchenette that
Mommy.
could go in the bed, which will never go in the bed. Stove, 12 volt.
Lots of storage. There is lots of storage in this thing.
A lot better than we had, right?
We have all these cabinets up here. We have them above the kitchen and below the sink. And we have them underneath this couch over here. And on the sides, there's actually wardrobes where you can hang your clothes. So lots of.
Mommy.
Wow.
It's
a big stuff.
Murphy bed. So yeah, there's a few things that I like about the trailer. Man, the one thing is in 2023, Forest River put on the Kurt Beast Mode suspension on these things. It's independent suspension. I'll post some pictures of it right, I don't know, here or there. So it's independent suspension, coil sprung with gas shocks. A tandem axle, so you got 4 tires total. Man, this thing's pretty good. You driving back, we went up to Parkway RV Center up there in Ringgold, Georgia, right off of I-75, pretty much right at the line of Tennessee. You could probably throw a rock and hit Tennessee from where we were. It took us about, with the Gladiator, about 10 hours because, you know, this thing, Jeeps are like flying houses on the interstate. They don't really get that great of gas mileage nor are very aerodynamic, especially when you're sitting on 37s. So we went up there and a little something about the dealer. It's crazy how easy they made this buying experience. Now, I didn't come with too many problems, I don't think. I kind of knew what I was looking for. I knew what I wanted, and I knew kind of a general of what a good price is. What threw me off about them was that, at least in our local area down here in South Florida, they were about $5,000 to $6,000 cheaper advertised price. And I'm talking advertised price than anybody else on the in this area. So I reached out to them just to make sure that this was a 2023 I was purchasing, and they said yes. And the guy that helped me out was Dave Pickett over there at the Parkway RV Center, and through pretty much email. I think the only time I've ever talked to him was when I showed up to pick it up. I talked to him on the phone, just because, not that he was unable, that I couldn't call him or he couldn't call me. I mean, it wasn't like that at all. It just there was no necessity, especially with my work. I just email, and a lot easier for me to conversate through email. But yeah, I asked him, and I said, I'll tell you what we paid for it. They were asking $30,690 for this trailer, and we paid $30,690. And that's it. There was no dealer fees, no setup fees, no nothing. That's it. No haggle pricing. And I mean, I couldn't believe it. I mean, we really had, when we walked out the door, price was $32,000, because they took about $2,000 for, it was like 32 and change. It was like $2,000 for taxes. So, I mean, it was, I mean, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it was right on what they advertised, no hidden fees, none of that BS. So, kudos to them. And I told them that they made it really easy. And I went through financing on their website. They called me, said that they got their approval, and here are the numbers that we were looking at. I was, happy with the numbers. They kind of hit right on the mark of where the payment I wanted to be. And they said, come and pick up your trailer. So I mean, really, really kudos to them. Plus, their dealer's pretty cool. The building's pretty neat. It was a family-run business for many, many, many years. But anyway, back to the trailer. So yeah, the suspension's really nice. We on the road home, we had some rough areas. Some of that interstate is not well, and this thing, I could not even feel it on the back of the Jeep. It was amazing. That suspension sucked up everything. It didn't translate anything to the Gladiator. So this thing tows amazing. And I think on the side it says it's like 4,600 pounds. 4,600 pounds and change. We do have a full tank of water in it too, fresh water. So it wasn't the lightest. It did have 30 gallons of water in it. So, wow, really, really impressive. I do like the central vac system, as Maury posted out before, because the other camper, I mean, sometimes it was just after a couple of days of doing Jeeping with Judd, I felt like we were sleeping in dirt, just not working. So, that's a benefit. Yeah. I mean, besides everything else, I mean, I'm really not going to go into all the features because there's so many videos out on the internet. You can go to any friggin' dealer and that sells these things, and they have a 45 minute video of all the features it has. So yeah, we did not get the unplugged package. That was an extra $12,000 or something like that, $12,000, which would replace the AC and put lithium in here, and you could run solely off generator. With that being said, the way it sits right now, we have a 200 watt solar panel and just one battery, and literally everything in here can run off that of the 2000 watt inverter except for the AC. So the solar, the unplugged package just allows you to be able to use the AC. For 11 grand, you know what? My Predator generator just does just fine. I don't think it's that big of a difference, but for those that are really big on that, which I mean, I'm into too. I just couldn't justify the cost of it. But man, if you're good with that cost, man, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. So yeah, a shower. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much the big thing that I really like about this trailer is that suspension's killer. I really fought to get a 2023. There is a lot of 2022s out there. Dave was over there from the dealership was telling me a lot of 22s on the lots because everyone is going for the 2023 with the new suspension. So yeah, I will post the contact information and the dealer and where they're located They do have one more No Boundaries 19.3 coming in, I think, this coming week. I think that's what he said. So you will not go wrong with this. Oh, and one thing. I don't think we've mentioned it. No slide. This is 7 feet 4 inches wide with no slide. I did that. I really like that. I didn't really do that on purpose. I didn't have an option to get a slide on this. They have other models with slides, but I didn't want it because I didn't want, with this being, we do a lot of primitive, and we got this so we could do some more of the state parks and with the hookups, but I don't want to be hitting dirt roads and jostling that slide. And I mean, I'm sure that Forest River takes into account that you will be taking this thing off road a little bit and kind of might do something with it. I'm not sure. I'm not totally sure. But I just didn't want to deal with it. Simplicity is what I was looking for. And I think we got it with this one with, you know, pretty much everything we wanted. So yeah, I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Hit that subscribe button. I really like seeing subscribers hitting every day and adding to us. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and look for more videos on this trailer. We have a couple upgrades that we want to do that we have in mind that I'm not going to mention here, but we do have a couple upgrades that we're planning on doing. We just really want to get this out on the camping trail and first to kind of test the waters and see where we need to make some improvements. We have some improvements in mind, but yeah, we appreciate you guys, and as always, we'll see you out on that trail.